I feel like I shouldn't hear this much depth out of this shape of guitar.
That is a big sounding guitar.
But then I look down, it's deceptive because, you know, well, we'll get into it, I'm sure.
All about it. Quentin King, thanks for being here. I'm Paul. We're in Music Villa, Bozeman, Montana. And this is cool because we haven't had one of these in a long time. So what you said is correct. This body shape is the Quado or the M. You know, like the M36 is the, you know, is the same thing as a Quado. You know, with Martin, you got single O, double O, triple O, and then you got 4-0. The 4-aught is the same thickness as all those. It's this body shape. It's a little bigger from here to here. Still nice and curvy here. But this one they call the Jumbo. The Jumbo, Martin isn't really known for Jumbos, but they've always made the Jumbo. The Jumbo is the thickness of a dreadnought.
Yeah, that's what you notice. It's and you combine that the surface area down here, you know, with this depth, and
you get this big guitar.
You get the rumble.
And remember what we were saying was with the regular M's or Quados, the nice thing about them is people like them because they're thinner and it's a little bit easier on your shoulder. So it's like you can kind of get almost to that big dreadnought tone, but a comfortable guitar. So this one, you know, you've got that thicker body. It still, I think, feels not much different than a dreadnought because it's kind of sits on your lap, you know, pretty well. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say it's very comfortable. We're talking. I'm
talking mahogany backside, spruce top. This is a custom shop, by the way. So I was out there, you know, a couple weeks ago. Remember, we picked out some wood, and this was in the custom shop office. And it's, you know, they make guitars, and it's like they're hanging in there, and they're like, you can buy any of these. And I saw this one, and we strummed it, and we're like, we need that one.
Yeah.
And we also picked up these cool walnut back and sides. Anyways, we'll get into those.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful straight ahead guitar. It's I would dare say it's got a rumble. It's got a depth that you first don't expect, and you know, it's
different than a dreadnought. Like it's different. There's
it is different.
Dreadnoughty, but it's got something kind of roundy.
Yeah. We're going to put Y's on that. We're just turning everything into an adjective with a Y at the end. This is something I'd be happy to show up to, like a bluegrass jam where everybody's playing their Ds and their HDs, and
you just pull out the big.
Plenty of projection, plays really well.
It makes everything just rattle.
It does. This is a Canon, and let me just say, whoever gets this is going to be very happy with the tone they're going to get out of this guitar. If you like depth, and you know, I think many folks will go for low end when it's available. Very playable. What's the scale length on this? Do you know?
That is regular scale length.
Regular scale length.
I didn't even look it up, but it should be regular standard. When you don't want to stop.
Yeah, I'm exercising some.
Keep on moving on.
Yeah, some constraint.
Yeah, that's from the custom shop, and it's a wonderful guitar, and makes me want to do some more custom shop jumbos because we haven't had them in a long time, and I always kind of forget about the J model.
Let me say that when I was shopping for a bluegrass guitar, and of course I was going straight to the Ds, and I lucked out and found a really great custom HD 28. Variant, large sound hole, a few other appointments. If this were beside that one, dare I say I would have had a very difficult choice to make going back and forth between them because, and it's, I think they both sound, I love my HD 28, but there's just something about this tone. It's just lovely to play. I think, again, whoever...
you can always get that in addition to your D28.
Put it on the list.
You gotta have a mahogany and you gotta have a rosewood. So
that's true. That's
do you have
true.
a J-18?
No, but I've got my CEO7. which is
Yeah,
mahogany.
but that's a small body.
I know.
So you need a big body with a mahogany back inside. So
well, this
I know
is,
you love that one.
Yeah, this is going to make somebody very, very happy. Great, just a great guitar.
Very cool. All right, that's it. That's the new Jumbo Custom Shop from Martin, available here at Music Villa. So come check it out. Thanks for watching.